What is up, guys? Today we have the Polaris VRX IQ Plus robotic pool cleaner here, and this is awesome. This is Polaris's top of the line premium high-end pool cleaner, and for good reason. It's actually quite amazing. And what makes this the best of the best is the fact that this is a smart robotic pool cleaner. So what is a smart robotic pool cleaner? Well, basically this connects to your Wi-Fi at home, and you're able to actually control the VRX right here through an online app. You can use it through your phone or your tablet, whatever it is, but you can use the iAqualink app to basically control your robot from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet access. With that app, it becomes smart capable, and what you're able to do is basically receive notifications on how much time you have left on your cleaner. You can turn your cleaner on and off. You can schedule it to turn on once, twice, 3 times a week. Anything you like, basically. It works really well with the app. You also get access to different modes and different types of settings. One feature of this in particular is the fact that in the iAqualink app, it does have a thermostat as well, which is really cool. Not a necessary feature, but a cool feature to have on this IQ right here. So keep in mind that this is a premium high-end flagship cleaner for Polaris. This is their top of the line cleaner, and it comes with a hefty price tag. And basically, you're paying for a cleaner with all the extra features, all the smart Wi-Fi capable features in this cleaner. And it works really well for that reason. So let's talk about the VRX IQ Plus here, and I'll tell you why it's so great. First, just take a look at this here. This is actually quite awesome looking. Just take a look. It's got a really slim and sleek, sporty design to it with the 4 wheels there. It looks like it's a little race car, basically, for your pool. That's actually really awesome. In terms of physical weight here, this only weighs in at about 22 pounds. Yes, it's actually a very lightweight cleaner for the amount of features that you get in this cleaner. It's very, very lightweight. The lighter a cleaner, the better, because it's easier on the physical body itself. As you can see right here, you can see it actually has 4 wheels. This is a 4-wheel drive system, and that's actually really great and designed this way for a reason. Basically, it won't actually get stuck in your pool. It'll be able to pull itself out of tight corners. It also helps the actual cleaner stick to all surfaces of your pool. This will actually clean your floors, it'll clean your walls, and the water line of your pool, which is the dirtiest part of your pool, and this cleaner does it all. Now right here on the front right here, you can actually see it's got 2 dual front scrubbers here. This basically works to knock away all sorts of debris up, so you can actually vacuum it up into the actual cleaner here. If you take a look right here, this is actually the inlet size here, which is pretty big. This means that it'll work well on big size debris, big leaves, so that's actually really awesome. Let me go ahead and flip this right back over here on the top right here. And another really cool physical thing about this cleaner is the fact that right here, it's a transparent lid. That's actually really cool because you can actually take a look at your cleaner in the pool and you'll be able to see all the debris floating around in it. So that's actually really great. Is it necessary? No, but it's actually really cool to see all the debris floating around in your cleaner while it's actually working in your pool. Another cool thing about this IQ Plus is the fact that it's illuminated inside. Yes, there's a little LED light that lights up and it actually looks really cool at night. Also right here on the front right here, you can see there's actually a little kind of headlight right here. This actually blinks to basically show you that it's working in the pool. That's also a cool feature. Now, one of the really great things about the IQ Plus right here is that it is an easy access top loading debris canister. Yes, what I mean by this is that I'll pop this open right here just by popping that lid and take a look right here. This has easy access to your actual debris canister here. There are a lot of pool cleaners that actually use small, tiny cartridge filters or have a debris canister that's accessed from the bottom of the actual cleaner here. This is easy access from the top, and it uses this big, giant bin right here. This is actually a big debris canister, about 5 liters in terms of size. And what's great about this is that it means you won't have to empty it nearly as often. So that's actually really awesome. Put that right back inside. One thing I do want to mention is the fact that the IQ Plus also has a full canister filter indicator. So this means that when it's full, it'll actually notify you to tell you to empty it out. So that's actually really awesome. Do you need that clear transparent lid to see if you have a lot of debris? No, but it's actually really cool to have still. In terms of the cable here, this is actually a 70-foot cable. Yes, you can use this in pools up to 60 feet. So you can use this in pools that are actually quite large, but you can use it in medium and small size pools as well. I do want to mention this is an anti-tangle swivel here, which is really great. It means it won't actually get tangled in the pool. That's awesome. Now, to turn this on, you can do this 2 ways. You can physically use the actual control unit, the power unit supplied, to actually turn it on with this right here. But again, this is a smart robotic pool cleaner, so you can actually use the iAqualink app to actually turn it on through there as well. But to use this is very simple. If you take a look right here at the control panel, you can actually see there are different modes right here. These are the 4 different modes on the actual IQ Plus here. And I do want to point out, this one right here with the arrow pointing down, that is the floor only mode. This one over here with the arrow pointing towards the wall, that is the waterline cleaning mode. And this one over here is with all the arrows pointing down, up, and to the side. This means it's in floor and wall cleaning mode, including the waterline. Now, one thing I want to point out is this one right here. You can see it says Smart here. And this is a Smart Cycle cleaning mode. This is actually pretty cool. What Smart Cycle actually does is, for the first time, when you put this in your pool, it will actually map and scan your pool. Combined with the sensors on the IQ Plus, the Smart Cycle will actually figure out the amount of time it needs to clean your entire pool, and it will actually adjust itself based off of that, which is really awesome. That's what makes it a Smart Cycle cleaning mode. And you can control which one you want just by pushing the mode button right there. Over here, you have the little iAqualink button. This is basically to connect to the Wi-Fi here. And you have the start and start button over here and the plus or minus to decrease the time when it's actually on. One thing I want to point out is the lift system. The physical control for the lift system on this control unit here is right here. This is really cool because when you're done with your robot in the pool, what you want to do is take it out. And instead of pulling on the cord, you can actually just push this button once to stop the cleaner, and it'll go straight up and run up the wall and basically allow you to grab it out of the pool really easily. That's actually a really cool feature. You can also use this on the app as well. Now, one of the best things on this IQ Plus right here, one of the reasons why it is right now the top of the line Polaris flagship cleaner, is the fact that it has the most advanced navigation system that Polaris has. This means that this IQ Plus is designed to work in simple, basic pools, but you can also use it in complex pools as well, which is really awesome. If you have a really off-design kind of weird shaped pool, this will still work really well for you. And this navigation works in 2 ways, basically by scanning and mapping your pool and then combining it with the sensors that are actually built into the actual IQ Plus here, and it'll actually sense objects in the way, and that combines together to pretty much give you a really great navigation system. You'll definitely get a better, efficient clean overall with this navigation system here. So I talked about all the great things about the IQ Plus here, but what are some of the bad things? What are some of the disadvantages that I do not like about the IQ Plus? First and foremost, the fact that this has a debris basket. Yes, let me show you this here. This is a fine debris basket right here. I wish that it actually included an ultra fine filter. No matter what cleaner it is, doesn't matter if it's inexpensive or it's the most expensive cleaner in the world, I wish that they all included both a fine filter and an ultra fine filter. Now, do you actually need an ultra fine filter? No. 90% of the time, this kind of fine filter will work perfectly well. This catches your medium, small, and large size debris really well. But if you get a lot of cloudy, milky water in your pool, if you get a lot of algae, if you get a lot of that white filmy stuff in your pool that you basically can't see unless it's right up close to your face, then yes, you will need an ultra fine filter. And in this case, this being the top of the line Polaris cleaner, I think it should be included, and it's not. You have to purchase the ultra fine filter separately. Now, this IQ Plus here is the top of the line cleaner. I mentioned that already a few times here, but this is a smart robotic pool cleaner. So this relies heavily on the fact that you need Wi-Fi to make it work really well. It works perfectly fine by itself with just the physical unit itself. It'll clean all the floors, the surfaces, the walls, the waterline really well just by itself, just in the simple mode that it is. You don't necessarily need to use the app. But if you're purchasing the IQ Plus, the main reason is because it's a smart robotic pool cleaner, and when there's no Wi-Fi, this will not work. You have to take into consideration the fact that Wi-Fi is usually in your home. Your pool might be 10 feet away, 20, 50 feet away. If you don't have that Wi-Fi connection, it won't actually connect and you won't be able to use the app. My pool is actually about 50 feet away from my Wi-Fi. So what I do is I get a repeater, an extender, and I extend the actual signal out to my pool. It works for me in that way. So keep that in mind. You will need a good Wi-Fi signal in order to use the smart capabilities of this actual cleaner here. But again, you don't have to use it. It's still a really great cleaner physically just by controlling it through the panel itself. So now that we talked about all the good things, some of the bad things about the IQ Plus here, let's go ahead and put this guy in the pool and I'll show you how well it works. Alright guys, so I'm ready to put the IQ Plus in the pool here, and I always tell everyone this, don't just toss it into the pool. You want to just place it lightly into the pool, just like this. Just place it lightly in there and let it sink down. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and I'll show you how well this works. Alright guys, so the Polaris IQ Plus is on now. when it starts out, it actually starts to map and scan the pool. So here we go, and take a look right there immediately. You can actually see right there inside, it's illuminated in the actual debris canister there. That's actually really cool. Much cooler when you're actually in the evening time and you can actually see it. It looks like a big glowing ball in the actual pool. So that's actually really neat. But here we go. You can see all the debris in my pool right here. Look at all those leaves right there. And it's going to basically go over all that and pick it all up. So the IQ Plus is moving along my floor right now, cleaning the floor of it right now. I see all these leaves in the pool here. So hopefully you can see it pick up all these leaves here. Okay guys, so take a look at the IQ Plus here. It should be able to climb all the way up to my wall right here. This is about a 5-foot tall wall, and it'll climb all the way up to the water line and scrub it. So take a look right here. It's almost there. Right there. It's actually cleaning the water line of the pool here. And again, this is the dirtiest part of the pool. So it's actually really nice that it actually is able to climb all the way up here. And it's actually moving to the side as well, which is actually a really great waterline cleaning feature. You get more coverage that way on the actual waterline. And here you can see this was a corner right here, and it actually moved over to the other side to get to the waterline against this wall over here. And it's actually really nice that it can actually turn itself just to get to the other side. Okay guys, so this is in waterline cleaning mode right now, and it actually moves in a pattern where it'll climb up the walls to the waterline and clean your waterline, move a little bit over and clean along the waterline, go back down, make a little slight turn, and go back up and repeat the same pattern. And this is in the waterline cleaning mode. You can see it goes back down and it moves over a little bit, and it'll climb right back up right next to the actual place that it was right before and clean right next to it, so you get more coverage that way. But at the same time, it's going to slightly move right now. See, it's moving slightly over to the next side right here, and it just repeats this over and over along the entire wall of your pool, and it moves over to the next side, which is really nice. Okay guys, so take a look at the IQ Plus here. It should be able to climb all the way up my steps right here. I have a 4-foot tall step right here, and it should be able to climb all the way up the step up to the water line right over here. So take a look right here. It's moving along my 4-foot wall right now really easily. Goes over onto my little ledge right here. This is my tanning ledge right here, and it actually goes up to my water line right there. So that's actually really nice. It will reach the water line at the very top, which is about 5 feet tall. Go back down and repeat the process. So that's actually really great. It does climb steps. So I've actually switched the IQ Plus over to floor mode. I have a ton of leaves right here in this corner here, and I don't want it actually to spend time climbing the walls. So what it'll do is it'll go up to the wall. It won't actually climb all the way up the wall, but it'll back down, and it'll actually clean the actual floor. See, it didn't go up the wall. It's actually focusing on the floor right now. So it's not actually spending all that time going all the way up the wall. It just focused on the floor because I have it on the floor cleaning mode. Okay guys, so take a look at the IQ Plus. I have a main drain right there, and watch the IQ Plus go over it with no issues at all. It's actually really awesome. It has no issues with the main drain. It doesn't get stuck. You don't have to knock it loose or anything like that. So that's actually really great. A lot of cleaners will get stuck. This IQ Plus does not. Alright guys, so take a look at it go over my pile of leaves right there, and it basically sucks up all those leaves, which is really nice. I have it on floor only mode right now. It'll take a few passes to get all those leaves, but that's how it works. Take a look at the IQ Plus here. I'm ready to take them out of the pool, so I'm going to actually hit the lift button right now. Take a look at it climb up the wall, basically. And you can take a look right here. LED light right there is actually green, meaning it's ready to be taken out. So that's actually really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them right here. Hold it right here to let that water all exit out. And just go ahead and set it down right here. Now, what I wanna do is actually show you this actual debris filter, this canister right here. Remember, I had a ton of leaves in my pool here. Let me go ahead and open this up and show you what's inside. Go ahead and open this right here. And take a look at all these leaves right here. it pretty much filled up the entire container here. I had a ton of leaves in this pool and it sucked it all up. That's actually really awesome. So you can see that the VRX IQ Plus here is an amazing pool cleaner. It'll clean all the floors, the walls, the water line of your pool. If you want a smart robotic pool cleaner, one with all the options, basically you can connect it to the internet and use it through an app. The power to control your robotic pool cleaner through an app, then this VRX IQ Plus is definitely the way to go. Definitely a smart robotic pool cleaner I recommend.
We hope this review helps.